Matteo will race.
Win also the second race. Welcome to the Autodrome of Pomposa.
Yeah.
Here we have the second race of this year.
It was Sunday, I was on my way. I got a couple things that I gotta do today. I got a routine, billionaire crew team, mindset of $1 million in cash in my new jeans. I'm a young boss, they all tell me not to floss, but it's hard when you rip these bars and pay costs. Getting lost in the rhythm of the music. That's what I tell them when they ask me how I do it. Plus I've been nice, yes, that I've been nice. Sleep all day, then I work hard. In LA, gotta catch my flight. I'll be back in the shadow to see them lights. I know one thing, I'm coming home. Pack my bags and I'm back on the road. Vibes stay sky high, bass shake and drive by. Ain't nobody stepping to this game because they know that I'm on this. So just settle down, cruising through the sunset, windows down. They play this and they say this. Ain't nobody ever gonna change this. Side, swerve to the left, swerve to the right. Drive 88 all night and I know one thing, I'm sailing home. Yeah, I know one thing, I'm sailing home. Let's get it. Sometimes I think a lot, go to sleep and I feel like I dream a lot. I keep a lot, chilling in my secret spot. Getting home and they telling me I reek a pot. Damn, that's just the way that I am. Wake in the AM, I sleep in the AM. Funk hip hop and I party on the weekends. Keep my circle small, yeah, I only got a few friends. That's all good, it's okay, long as I got those fans that click replay. Shot town, always hold it down for real. Lewis pulling on the beat, so I know that you feel this. At a distance, traveling a mission.
The bike is much better. We did some testing last week and changes to the geometry, and it was already much better than the last time in Jesolo.
Massimetto, do you need help? For change this fucking tire.
Swerve to the left, swerve to the right. Drive 88 all night and I know one thing, I'm sailing home. Said I know one thing, I'm sailing home.
Ciao, sono Luca e lavoro per Tiziano Monti, STM Assetti. Lì praticamente è stata cavata un po' di precarica della molla per far sì che la moto abbia il sag giusto e più sag di prima.
Today, after pumping the forks, you can feel the bumps much better on the off-road, and it doesn't fall under braking. So we're making good progress. Although on this track it's all straight line after a very slow corner, and there are a couple of bikes here that have more horsepower, and it's like Rossi versus Stoner. You lose 20 meters on the straight. So tomorrow we have a tough race, but we'll be okay.
This track is much faster than Jesolo and than the old Pomposa track. This straight is very long. You exit at the corner in second gear and arrive at the end in fifth gear near 160. And after a very hard braking, you return to third gear.
on the entry it's good to pop a little wheelie. So you put the front wheel over the bump and then you get much less kick for the corner. After the jump you have all soft sand. It's all like this. So with slick tires it's difficult, but it's fun. Today during free practice this was like Normandy in Second World War. You got guys going all over the place, losing the front, losing the rear, and we are coming fast and then some guy in front of you loses the front and just cuts your line away.
Oh, finally, this is my favorite part of the track.
Dirty asphalt corners.
Yes. 3, 2, 1, go! Science of Supermoto.
Welcome to today's edition of Science of Supermoto, presented by no one. Today we'll be looking at the front brake. The original brake of the CRF 450 comes made for motocross. As such, is far too weak for the high speeds that we encounter in Supermoto. This is why we changed the complete front brake system. Up top we are using a 16 by 16 millimeter Brembo radial master cylinder. Below we are using a Brembo radial caliper with 30 and 34 millimeter pistons. And SBS dual carbon brake pads. All that braking power is transferred to the beating front brake disc, which is 310 millimeter diameter. We use 310 because it's easier to dismount the 16-inch front wheel and it's adequate for our braking needs.
It's Sunday and today we have a very hard day.
Hard competition. Got Borella, who was European champion and I think 4th in the world champion. We got Bartolini, who was 2nd in the European championship. Monticelli, the European champion, who does the world championship. Qualifying for me went very bad. I started okay, I was 5th, but then later when the off-road was getting faster with some good lines, I made some mistakes and I couldn't get the lap together. And then at the end the qualifying was cut short, so I couldn't do the fast laps in the end. So I start from 10th, unfortunately, and it's gonna be a difficult race, some overtaking to do.
I start from 5th position and we are 5 rider in 1 second.
So the race didn't go too well. In the first race I was doing much better than on the qualifying. I was battling for 5th place, I think. And then on the landing of a jump I just felt a big pain in my back, and I just kind of rode very slowly to finish the race. And then it just hurt like hell. I had to lay down, and I'm walking like a 100-year-old person, so I could not do the second race, unfortunately. I'm very happy with the bike setup. We made a lot of progress. The bike was handling perfect. We are still lacking a lot of horsepower. Today it was a very fast track, but we are losing a lot on the straights. So the next mission is to find some more power, and then I think we are in a good place.
The 2016 bike is really good. The suspension working perfect, but we need more horsepower. In first race, after a good start in third position, I held third place and third of the race. After that, Bartolini overtook me on the straight. I followed him for 5 laps, then I crashed out of the off-road and I finished the race in 5th position. Second race, I start in 4th position and I keep this position till the finish of race.
Today is not a better day. You have a little injury at the back. Back or back?